Good, family? Everybody all right?
What's the deal, gang? Shit, you can talk to him, Kenny. What's up, bro?
You got it, fam. I'm just trying to get it. Trying to be like you.
It's your world. I just live in it.
Oh, man, you got the better hand. If I had yours, I'd throw mine away. What's up, chat? Yes, sir. I'm good. I'm good. Appreciate it.
And he said, nah, if I could have been white. Yeah, you're right. You're right. What was it? Who said that? Was that Eddie Murphy or Dave Chappelle? He was like, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to ride this white thing out.
No, I'm going to ride this one out.
He said there's a one-legged, but he said there's a white one-legged busboy in here tonight that wouldn't trade places with me. And I'm rich. He said, nah, I'm going to ride this white thing out. That's funny.
Yeah.
Got a lit candle here that we're looking to get filled on the hourly, maybe all the way down to the 15 lows over here. Need some structure. It's coming in here. The daily closed bearish, but like really no decision. It made a higher high, higher low, but it did close bearish. So we don't break today's low. I mean, today's high. There's a big likelihood we're gonna ride down here. Correction in order, not really a catalyst. Do we have any? Hold on. Look. What do we have here today? Why can't I change it? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Really no catalyst. I was back. What do we have? We have Jackson Hole coming up, right? Look at the 4 hour. Reflipping bearish at resistance. Might see this come down. What a great 4 hour level for this to come down. But for this to come down, we're going to need range 2 breakouts, because right now we have, okay, here's what we have. We have a bullish 4 hour at a resistance, and we have a daily bearish. So once this 4 hour closes, we should continue down for the rest of the evening through London, or through to London. The key here is the smaller time frames, and what I see is we've come down to this 1 hour resistance, and we're looking to establish this as a support. If we drop down on a 30, we're below this 30 level, but that's not a range 2 breakout, range 1. So let's do this. And there is a level in here on the 15. Boom, right there. I would like to see if we could establish this area as a support, or even this 30 area as a support. So buys look better because we're still bullish from the 4 on down. We haven't had a range 2 breakout. We'll be bearish for a range 2 breakout, which means closures below 4709.9, 4710. We will look for some sells. Hold on, let me adjust this for now. Boom. 4909.7 below there. Right now, I can see us flipping bullish on this candle, and if that happens, we're gonna look to get some buys in, because if we're able to do this, right, this candle can actually get us back in range. I'm looking for some buys off these areas. Bottom wick, and should be ready to go. reflip the 4-hour bullish, continue on up. All right, so this closure would reflip the 4-hour bullish, would reflip the daily bullish, right? If we are looking for buys. For sells, I'd need a closure below 4709.7 and then a support formed, and then we could look to come down off this area, see if we can establish it as resistance once again, right? So if we were able to break down here. The thing is, if usually in these situations, the market will get here, right, for that bottom wick, start riding up. But if it doesn't, and if we're able to break down here and get the closure and get something like this, you guys already know the deal. Seller replay, we open up to the upside and then drop down here. The match of this wick would be key, would be really nice, because it matches this area here. So anywhere into this area on a top wick, honestly, not even that area. Let me point out things that I would look for. I would look for a match of at least this on the top wick. If we get here off a top wick on this green candle like that, mother, right? If this green candle gives you that kind of top wick, then I'm looking for this to be tapped at the very least on this bearish candle. Okay, that or that would be great. So we have an idea for the buys, we have an idea for the sells. If something else starts printing, we will reevaluate on more closures. Right now, you guys know what to look for. And that's the way we need a new thing here. I was gonna say that's the way the cookie crumbles, but man, it ain't a cookie. That's how the salad gets made, right? Onion. That's how you toss a salad, y'all. Oh shit. The trade so far this week was short crude from the opening print. Now yes, make it through. If you guys want to throw signals in the chat, do not. If you guys want to talk about your position and what you're looking for before it happens, or if it's in a signal form, I want to see why. Talk about why. Like, hey, I'm looking for buys at this area because this is happening. If you got a chart, shit, join our Discord. If you got a chart, post your chart, and then we'll all look at it. So, what's up with this TV being so effing loud? AARS cars for kids. I swear, the kid in the commercial, this commercial's been on for 20 years. The kid in the commercial is probably retired. Gotta be like in his 30s, 40s, maybe. Seen that commercial, man. So here's the deal, right? This is an hourly level. So closure above here, the 15 would do great to get a bottom wick there. Very similar to this. Okay, this is really cool right here. Look at this. The 30. This was an interesting drive here. Let's look at a replay. Start new. You came up here and you formed this support right there. This was the support. You came up, you had a bullish closure right there. That support is formed. You continue up, found a resistance. Look what happens here. The 15 closes below, starts riding up. You drop a time frame lower, just like right now we have on the 30. We can on the hourly, we can drop to the 15 for an entry. This 15 riding up. Let's look at the 5. Creating this 15. Guarantee you, bottom wick entry. The smaller time frame, closure above. We don't worry about that no wick because the 15 is being formed here. No top wick, I'm sorry. It comes down as that 5 close back above. You get that bottom wick. It gives you that move on the smaller time frame because it's a higher time frame level. It's a really strong level. You should either react right off of it. You shouldn't push straight through it. This was a level on the hourly, on the 30. It's really nice. Now we have the same thing happening here at this area, right? We've bounced off that previous resistance, now support. We get out of replay mode. Go to the hourly, right? We're right into that hourly. That's how you spot opportunity. We're right into that hourly. We can wick into here, push up above here. As the hourly starts pushing up, we'll drop down to the 30 and the 15. See if we get that bottom wick entry off this level. So as the hourly candle starts being made here, right? If, let's say this is the bottom wick now and we start riding up from here. I'm not saying we will, but if we do, right? The hourly bottoms out here. As we are riding up, the hourly still being made. As it's being made here, we have that wick into previous support. We are pushing up above these levels. On the 15 and the 30, you're getting closures as the hourly is being made there. And as this closure, right, is happening here, your job to get that bottom wick entry off this level, that's a 30 level, the hourly level, do this in the middle of this hourly candle. So at the end of the hour, this thing can look like this. You've been in this range here now, right? You had a chance to drive down here on the 4 hour. You failed. You're up here. You're back up here now. Right? Your job is to get that entry so you don't have to worry about this resistance. You'll break even by that area. Clean candle right there. Just saw it happen here on the formation of the 15 as the 5 tapped it right there and took you to that next level. Your break even right here. Look at that. That's that clean candle that I just pointed out right there on the 5. Right there on the 15 as you're back in range. That's why when you fake out, you usually clear the range, because for you to fake out, you would have had to push from the other end in a smooth way, or in a powerful way. Volume, momentum. And the only thing that would like make this stream terrible is if I was muted this whole time.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, that would have sucked. I'd be like, man, you know what? I'm never bringing this to stream. I've given too much sauce over the last 2 weeks. Like, these are all private lessons. Actually, there's no such thing as too much sauce, but a lot in terms of like going in depth and where the opportunity lies. Where opportunity tells the truth. That's why it's hard to spot opportunities, right? Because they lie. Okay, getting on this train down? No. I am not getting on that train down, my friend. If anything, on train down here, there are certain things I'm looking here for a sell, and none of this qualified as a range 2 breakout for me. Sometimes it'll just come down without giving you the range 2 breakout. But you gotta understand, yeah, you could have been in that, but you could have also gotten in there a different time and it won't run, right? So you don't want it at a flip of a coin. This time coin flips your way, and next time coin flips the other way. You want to have an advantage. You want to be over 50%, right? And a range 2 gives you over 80%. So you could have FOMO coming down here, or you could just realize this is just noise. Nothing here was for you, unless it was. Right. Jay's on fire. Yep. Jay is on fire. We don't need no water. Okay, watch this area. Reaction possible, but this is a leg candle that I want filled, right? There's no other levels here. It's tapped this area, so I think we come down further here. What happened? Huh?
All right, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's all I needed. I usually like this area for a reaction, but not with that leg candle. No, I'm thinking this is where we should have seen it. If we didn't see it at 47.05, oh, that's what it is. Look, tapped 4,700 on the dot. That's what you're saying. Even better low. But
yeah,
when I talk about pancakes and levels like this, you really want the 4 hour, which is way down here, the 1 hour, which is what you're tapping now, and the 30 and the 15 to align. If they align there, it's a solid pancake. Right now, there's some room down here. And that's to like candle fill that room, right? So while it might react, that's not the pancake I'm looking for. Yeah, I also don't think we see a reaction here. Or it would be a lot better if we could start entering that next range, and that next range is down here. Right now, this is where we are. Look at the amount of wicks through here last time. Wicks are ranges on a smaller time frame. But if you get wicks on the hourly, you're probably creating multiple ranges, right? On the 30, on the 15, look at that. There's just a lot of chop into here. A lot of room though.
Lot
Gang,
of
this
room
is where
too,
we had the
unfortunately.
sells yesterday. Is this not? Yeah, right here. This was the sells yesterday, somewhere here. 47.11. Oh, 47.20. Yeah, sells yesterday were right here. We're coming down. The same sells from yesterday. You done? Good. Great job. That's all you need to do for now. You can go upstairs for now and play. You need to just quietly, okay? Not down here. Okay? Guys doing homework. Walk normally, please. Thank you. $700 on the dot. When do you use a 2 hour? I don't chart. I don't base anything off of it. You just use it as just a guide sometimes where we are within the 4 hour candle, what the 2 hours looking like. Because of the different 4 hour closures, right? Let's say we have a 15-minute closure and a 30-minute closure that form a fake out, that form a support. If price is doing the same thing, but it's 15 minutes off, your candles are looking way different. You get a bearish 30 and you get instead of a closure at support, and you get a 15 pulling up for a top wick. So I look at the 2 hour to kind of just see the levels and see what direction looks like as a midway point between 1 and the 4 hour, just to see what the 2 hours are, just to see what the 4 hours already done, right, in the first 2 hours, and how the 1 hour sprint. It just a little bit of confluence, but it's nothing you should base your decision off of in terms of how we chart and how we trade. I'll refer to very rarely when I have like the 4 hour, the 1, the 30, they're telling me different stories. I'll look at the 2 and good. It tells you the momentum you've had for the last 2 hours. And you can tell right off the hourly, but then I want to see some levels on the higher time frame. So I look at the 2, I look at the 4. We bearish, we bearish, we bearish, till stops. So 30 celery here is a lot higher quality than the rebreak of the lows or the break of the lows here. While it might come down and do that, the 30 celery play also closes the 1 hour below the range, and the 1 hour can't fake out, which means the next 1 hour will have to make a bottom wick before an attempt to fake out. So you're ahead on the hourly, on the 30, on the 15, heavily. While you might still, you're ahead here, right? Everything's coming down bearish on a smaller time frame. The break of this low would drive more often at a higher win rate than a break at a low right now. But I don't want this break at a low. I'd rather see this bottom wick May price come up here and then decide what to do. Either stay below the range or... But if it continues down here, we'll act accordingly, right? Yeah, we're gonna base what we're doing on the most recent levels. What was your reaction to the Trump tweet? I was gonna make one up. I have no idea what Trump tweeted. I have not been in the loop all day. The other side? What's the other side? No, you've done nothing. You said you're gonna aim. What did you do right now? You're doing your math. How many pages? How many pages do you have? 2 pages? Do one side. Do both. Because there's not everything that you know there. When I'm done, I'll go over it with you. Okay? But if you don't know something, skip. Homework. You got to do it, baby. But I'll help you, though. I'll help you, though. Hey, come on, you got to set an example for Sammy, because you know math really well. I want you to continue. I'm going to need somebody to teach Benny to count his food. Count his own calories, all right? I'm serious. All right, I love you. What did Trump tweet? Tweeted worms in my... Wait, what? Up for it. It was the 10:30 candle. Oh, wait, see. Up 4% this morning. I just said this. Okay, I read that. 10:30 candle. Fuckery. How did it form though? Well, that's lovely. It created a little high there. Rebreak at a high. Your entry. Was it a scheduled tweet? Like, was it a schedule? Or just... It wasn't a speech. So, remember I spoke about this before. Trump needs to drive the narrative. Look, the only orange folder, the strongest folder of the day comes out at 10. He fucking tweets at 10:30. Anytime there's big news in a day, he will make sure to tweet or hop on the news or do something to make sure that he's driving the narrative, not the numbers, not the news. That's just his intention. So whenever you see something that goes against what he's preaching, he will hop on and give you a reason for it, right? Good, bad, make one up, not, you know, whatever it is, the truth. But he's got to be the one driving the narrative. And he will, as long as he's there. So if he hopped on at 9, he doesn't need to hop on. He drives the narrative daily. But if there's something happening, he's gonna make sure he gets the last, you know, yes, the last bit of influence over the global economy. What? Your head hurts now? It didn't hurt from the iPad, but it hurts from doing homework. All right, finish second page, you can have iPad. Finish the second page, you can have iPad. Hmm? Wait, you remember you had multiple times to open them. Remember I said 6? You're like, no, I'll do it later after TV. Remember, then I'll do it later after project, then I'll do it later after. All right, you can have a break and then do it again, okay? You can have an hour break, okay? Because it's due tomorrow, no? When is it due? Like after tomorrow? If it's not due tomorrow, you can do it tomorrow. If it's due tomorrow, you don't do it. What's gonna happen? Nothing? I'm moving Benny into your room and you're gonna live where he lives. Okay? Okay? Is it due tomorrow? Okay, go ahead. No, don't take the iPad though. Not right now. Like I said, you heard me? Homework time. Homework. When? After you're done with the second page. So if you don't finish it today, tomorrow, when you finish it, you get the iPad. You heard me? Yeah, I'm not kidding. I know I joke around a lot, but your head hurts? I was born at night, but not last night, right? Yeah. Your head can't be hurting for homework, but not for the iPad. Go. You don't get the iPad right now. You go do homework, or you can go rest or watch TV. Okay, we'll talk.
So
Close the door, please.
I
Sorry,
gather she doesn't know you're from New York. I'm just saying. Y'all down there in Florida living that Florida life. She don't get that you are from New York.
Yeah, kids are a different story. The thing is, I hate it because Mom's not home right now, and I'm the good cop. She's a bad cop.
But you gotta be a bad cop sometimes.
I can be a bad cop. I get her out of this position every time. Now I gotta hold the fort, man.
Exactly.
The good thing about her, like, I'm lenient with her because she's like, to be honest, she's the smartest of the bunch in terms of like God-given like school ability. Like she picks up on math, and she's like, but because of that, she's very shrewd. She's very
well, most
sneaky. She's gonna be the one that's gonna like.
She's calculating.
I gotta look out for.
Yeah, because most girls don't gravitate toward math. That's just not a natural situation for them. So if you got one to get math right away, she's already hit the game. So she's already trying to figure other stuff out. She manipulates her sisters, like she's very good. She's shrewd. She has a lot of qualities that are probably gonna help her, but they're not like she doesn't utilize them properly. Like she goes about them. I'm like, I created this. You can't lie to me about this. I made this up. Like I come from these types of this type of thinking.
And I catch her and what she's doing. I see how she manipulates her younger sister and then the older sister, and then
Well, like you said, that mindset can be very useful and powerful.
she's very skillful at reading people and getting what she wants, like any means possible.
And that can be a good thing.
It could be a good thing, but like if you gotta use it right, because like kids don't know how to use it right, so they use it for bad things.
No.
Right?
They use it for what they want.
Yeah.
Now we gotta curb that to using it, for positive and progressing, not, keying on, people's weaknesses.
She's like I'm not worried about her, schoolwork or smarts. Like she's fucking smart. I'm worried about her being a good person. That's like, remember I said I'm raising my kids to go to heaven, not to Harvard. She's the one I'm really gotta lock in on. The other ones are just fucking angels, and because they are, she takes advantage of their generosity all the time.
Yeah. Any trades? Nah, I think we got some trades going today. I don't know about you, bro, but I do see some opportunities. Like the name, by the way.
The Kenny Trades.
Say less.
Wait, that's not you, is it?
Oh, no.
Are you on YouTube at all? No. I don't even know your YouTube name.
I had to look it up, to be honest with you. I got an account.
Like looking up your own phone number.
I got an account. It's probably got stuff on it from my hip-hop show.
Do you know your own phone number?
Yeah, I know my phone number from where I grew up.
Oh.
I'm a numbers guy. I remember numbers. I don't remember names.
Before I got my first cell phone, I remembered all of my friends' numbers, my parents' numbers. Hold on, chat.
This the area I wanted to see to get the buyers in, right around here. Go play nice. Yep, we're getting there.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about it, like the one I was just talking about, the middle and the 9.2. She's it's weird. I think she just, her mind is just developed more, because like if something is going on, like even the teenagers, she won't she doesn't feel it. So this one, like multiple times when like either I was going through something or like something in the family was happening, I was just like, Dad, how can I help? Like, something going on? Like the other one's no clue. It's weird. She's the most sure, but she's like most mature.
Well, they often say the middle child's got a different experience.
Yeah, she was the young child. She was the baby for not long, right? She was 4.
Right.
No, I'm sorry. Till she was the baby till she was 1. She didn't have to be baby. Right?
Exactly.
You know,
She was a middle child the whole time.
she's very sensitive. No, the baby's very sensitive. And the baby's only a year younger than her. She's not a baby. She's 7. One is 7, one is 8, and the other one's 13. Also looks like you guys swing trade? No. Sells for 200. That's what you're saying? We swing trade? No, that was a scalp. That was 200 pips in one candle right here.
Yeah, no, we don't swing.
That was yesterday, right here somewhere.
Work price action. We don't swing.
Right here,
So
and it just drops straight down.
I might be on a 3-minute chart.
All right, we got a closure there with no bottom wick on the 15, but it's still below the. Oh, it's got a bottom. Got a wickety 6 pip on a wick. We need some structure. We need to pull back. This thing's very overextended. I'd imagine we see a reaction at this level. Get us back into range.
I was waiting on this 46.90 area.
Yeah, 46.90, 46.89. I don't imagine we hold here without tapping that area for some orders. So, might see a bottom wick right into here and break back up. Thing is, it's 15, and I see it's not here, right on the third. It's right off of it. Yeah, I'd expect us to wick into that area. Just fill the daily light candle. I mean, I'm sorry, the hourly light candle here. This is where I'd imagine we start forming some structure, right? Get some support going, and then we can look to break it off, driving off resistance to get some more sells, or we could look for a correction of this clean candle to the left. What's interesting is the previous 4 hours bullish, and now we are tapping 4 hour support. Could we reject heavy from here onto next one? Well, that's why we're going to need the smaller time frames to align.
Exactly.
Don't forget, it's not just previous 4 hours bullish. It is, but we're also driving off a 4 hour resistance, right? After tapping there, and yep. I would call this area a support. This area was a resistance until we broke up above it, and we used it as a support probably on a smaller time frame. There's probably a wick right back into this area, right there, right on the 1 hour. We drop. Wick right into that area, boom. So wherever these candles close, now this becomes that support. And I would say the support here, it's right, well, right there. You can actually see it on the 30, but the support in this case would be this area down here. If we look at the 4 hour, it will be this down here, based on the 4 hour chart. This is just clean range. We wiped this out once, twice. Right? If we establish a support and you want to have that narrative, I don't disagree with you. We are bullish until this closes in terms of the 4 hour. But we've also had our, we haven't had the range to breakout. So yeah, we need some closures. What you're saying can happen, but I would argue that this area here, this resistance is stronger than this support, and we'll see. This is just a lot of clean range. We got that bottom wick. If we hold here, it would be incredible. I'd expect us to then hold resistance here to the left and continue down. Don't forget the daily did close bearish. We had this massive gap up. In reality, right? The 4 hour closed up there. So this daily is probably a bullish candle. That gap, that's the last 3 hours of the market from 2 to 5 p.m. Maybe from 1 to 5. So, see, do we get a little wick right into the 646.89 and right back up, or do we smash through it? This is only a 15, right? But the fact that the previous 15, not much of a bottom wick, and we're very overextended, I expect some kind of tap into this area and pull up. No pancakes here, nothing of that sort. That's not what I'm looking for here. Are you really looking to buy in these conditions? I've bought and
Absolutely.
sold, again, I'm looking to buy and sell. If you're only looking in one direction, we are not the same. We just trade differently. Like, don't put yourself in a box of I'm only doing this and I'm only doing that, right? Like I said before, like, this is tradable. This, like, a lot of people only trade like something like this. A lot of people only trade just ranges. Some people only trade certain part, something like that, maybe a celery play there. In reality, you learn how to read the markets, you get enough experience. This is tradable, this is tradable, that's tradable, that's tradable, that's tradable. That's all tradable. It's all tradable.
I thought
Tradable.
about taking the
It's
sales
tradable,
down.
tradable, all of that. The thing is, it's up to you, right? It's like really your comfort level, and you can get buys in a 600 pip bearish candle. You can get 100 bullish pips, right, on buys. You can get 100 pips on buys in a 600 pip bearish candle. And be like, damn, like we've done on stream many times. We're like, damn, look at this candle, how it closed. It's just, it really depends on your edge and if you're able to read what it's telling you correctly. So a lot of that, like I say, nothing replaces knowledge that's guided by experience on the charts. Right. So we'll see what happens here. Hey, Reggie, in the building. You got your account today? Oh, there's Zeke. Zeke, do me a favor. Ezekiel, you in here? Please. Reggie already got his account. I'm trying to get you yours. I'm just in here in the private Zoom chat. Send it to me privately. Your full name and email. I know I was supposed to message you in Discord. For some reason I couldn't find you. I'm lying. I didn't look. I was overwhelmed. Big man upstairs said, really, bro? Way to straighten that out. Did you see mine? No, Zoom chat. Hold on, chat. Send me right here, Zoom, in the private chat. Create a new chat and only with me. You're in the waiting room? No, you're not. You're in here. I see you in here as a participant. Everybody sees you. You're right there. Oh, you're not in.
Which one is it?
No, he's in the Zoom. See him.
Oh, okay.
They just don't see him on YouTube. He's right on the... Or he's to the right of Patrick.
$90 seconds.
Oh, wait for this hourly.
Just do what I would do. Oh.
Really, bro? Man, this is so not the buy I want to take here. Who that creeping in the shadows? Hey gang, if you're here, please drop a like, sub to the channel. Look how we opened up. You see that? We closed right below. We opened up to the downside. All right, so this is the area we were talking about. We might see a reaction that gives us some structure. Do we break it? Do we hold it? Ah, held it, held that level. Look at that. 50 pip open. Previous closure was below the range, so see how we close right below it. So I'm not looking for any buys here. Close below, give us a bottom wick. Yeah, we've now got a bottom wick here. And let's see if we could get some bullish closures that can indicate a drive up. Not looking for immediate correction up. We can still levels here to the left. We can tap into them, use them as resistance like price did previously, and it can still come down further. Well, tapped into them almost. Yep. Yeah, that is a bit of resistance to the left. It could tap into them. We're seeing that reaction. This will get interesting here as well. What's the plan? Wait. Wait. Hey, give me 1 second. Let me grab a drink. Right back. Give me a second. Excuse me. Might see a bounce off of this, but there's no closure here. I need a closure on a 15 or 30. We had a break above that area. This is what I was just talking about. So we want it on a higher time frame. We don't want it off to 5. Right? We want to shop. We'll look at this area maybe on the 15 closure in 8 minutes for a possible buy. Excuse me. What signs are we waiting for? Just I just went over it. Just rewind a little bit. Right now I'm waiting on a closure. Highly likely this candle breaks back down, but if it doesn't, we hold this 4-hour level to the left that you have pointed out, right? This area, and we're going to continue up. We're going to get the smaller time frame indication of a correction here, which means we have to start closing back above this 4,700 area. If we can start closing about 4,700, I'll look to, to get some buys to start retesting the highs, maybe even flip the 4-hour the other way. Right now, we're still printing. So if you were trading this off the 5, yeah, maybe good entry. You would have closed as soon as this candle closed. No top wick. But This is exactly what we spoke about. See, this line here, this was an area of interest because once we closed here on this candle right there on that 15 with no wick, the idea was to get into this area right from here to this wick somewhere in there and push back up. It's done that, but that doesn't mean we're coming up. It's just tapped into a resistance area and we need a range printed. So for a drive back up, I would prefer some kind of range for anywhere on the from the 15 to the 30, maybe even the hourly, but some kind of range printed. Do this. Do this. Look for those buys right there. Or look for these buys either here or here on a bottom wick, depending on how the next candle opens up once we close and how this one closes. Give me 1 second, chat. Kids are going crazy. I need a new belt. I'm just kidding. Get fucking up in here. Got a 15 closure here in about 90 seconds, gang. I got set up previous 4-hour flip to bearish PP for banger. How do you confirm a level is strong enough to be considered a level? Well, if historical price data reflects, especially the recent data, right? reflects that it was at some point a supply zone. And then you hold it again, you can consider that a resistance. Something was a demand zone previously. If we hold it here, we can consider it a support. We're gonna need closures. The area held previously. As we come back down to it, demand zone. All right, 15 is going to close here. Bullish, filled most of this F in range. Right at 4,700. Fucker. Yeah, we might not see a bottom wick here. That was the bottom wick if you see it. Right into our level. Remember I said we close above it? We're looking for a bottom wick into there. Damn, we close above it. Look at that bottom wick into there. You don't even see it the way we... I'm like, is it going to give us a bottom wick? And then I'm like, wait a minute, there is a bottom wick. Closed above it. Look at that. This is what I just pointed out about the hourly, that being an hourly level that you don't see here on a smaller time frame. Once the smaller time frames are going to close up above it, you're going to see a reaction off that level on the 15, on the 30, right? If it's an hourly, if it's a 30, you're going to see it on the 15 or 5. My live stream record really helped you? When to sell 232? Oh, that was yesterday. That was last night. Last night. Couldn't even get an answer. But I haven't turned this on. My record? What do you mean? How did my record help you? How did the fact that we have 709 wins, 127 losses help you? Gang, that was the bottom wick. That was it. That's what's driving the market. That level. We spoke about this. Literally just screw it up. Where's... Do I still have my drawing there? Right there. Wait, is that the drawing? Oh, we had the other one earlier. Levels. Right there, that was the drawing. Right, smaller time frame to the higher time frame. So if this is the higher time frame forming here, the smaller time frame is right there. Except we had our level like this. We didn't have it right, closing right at it, where this small wick here, right at it. Wow, what a great F and a read. It's just, well, concept at play here. Like, it's playing out to the T. Look at that. Oh, recording. Okay, I got you. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's dope. Like, that's the whole point, right? I told you, I'm trying to, just bring value through my own trading. Gang, look at that. It's fucking playing out to the T. I was looking at it like that. I'm like, wait, can we get some kind of bottom wick at least into here? Nah. Right to our level. I mean, it did close above. It did tap our level. On the dot. I can't make this shit up. We think it would bearish real move is bullish? You caught it right off that level?
I caught it. Well, I don't know what level you're talking about. I was in the middle.
He said, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I caught it and you ain't.
I told you everybody I was waiting for it to come down. And once it bounced off and hit up, I just took it. So I'm in from 46.95.
Oof. Savage.
I ain't got a big lot size because, you know, I wasn't sure if it was going to come back, bounce again or whatever, but I had to take it.
It's the only way you build data. Data's your best friend, right? How you gonna know if it works out if you don't remember even taking
I
a
can take a
position?
small loss, you know, small losses, but
It doesn't matter, win or lose. You gotta see if this works, and if that position works for you, hey, next
I had
time
him
do it
marked up
again,
before
do
he
it again,
came
do it
down
again,
there.
and
Like I said, I could have sold it down to it, but I said, no, let's wait and see if it play out. And once it play it out, ain't no way in the world I'm not going to take it.
agree. Engulfing, you're short. I mean, this candle can end up being here by the time it closes, right? And you'll have your 100 pips here in a buy on a bearish candle. Like, goodbye. We have got. $40 minutes here for this 4-hour to close. Will it reflip bullish to continue to drive up? Or does it give us a bearish closure? And a bearish closure really, like, what kind of bearish closure, right? If the 4-hour closes weak bearish, means the smaller time frame's creating a range at the upper end here. So a break of the highs there, right? A closure above would drive us. A strong bearish candle where we play at the bottom of this range or even here should continue us down for the next 4 hours into London to make that bottom wick on the next 4 hour.
Yeah, that 4-hour engulfing was key right there.
This is nasty though. This is a 4-hour range, 4-hour wicks. Like, this is ugly. It gets tough then on a smaller time frame.
So that's why I played that 4-hour engulfing. That's the area I want to see. If it hits that and bounces, I'm in.
Yeah, not much we can do there. Waiting for some more structure. If the 4 hour is going to come up, it's going to do it now because it's running out of time. Again, while we're waiting, please drop a like, sub to the channel. I know a lot of us forget, right? I forget too when I hop on people's streams.
I just did it. I forgot myself.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget to drop a like on my own stream. But like, if I'm reminded, I do it. So nothing against you, just friendly reminder. And if you meant to wait, drop a like, put a value, or sub, put a value. We're plaque chasing, right? That's what we're calling it, plaque chasing here. Yeah, if this closed a bit higher, it would be in a nice buy here right off our level. Invisible bottom wick here. That's that 1 hour still forming. Pushing up. Keep the 1 hour when we pulled back during New York before driving, we tapped down what you mentioned earlier. There's a 1 hour support there if we close above. Yeah. I know, but in this case, the move I spoke about happened. Now you're faking out. You can get the higher time frame, or you can get the 1 hour wick into this area, but you've already tapped it. So you should drive now. You shouldn't come back. I doubt we sit here for the rest of the hour, right where we're at. This is temporary. We've been here a couple of times. Market's making the decision right now on the smaller time frame, the 5, the 15. See the range is printing here on the 5. It's not going to chop it up here. It's going to move. So like that range that you're talking about, it's irrelevant. We're either going to be up here at the hourly close or we're going to be down here. We're not going to be. Us Canadians, US Canadians, or us Canadians. Yeah. Just put a counter tariff on your asses for 900 products. How about them apples? I got a goldfish. I don't know. Might have to tariff your goldfish, bro. I don't know. Does that even make sense? Might have to shave your toenail.
Think about that. That's just dumb.
But funny. Funny though. Funny. Put a smile on my face. Blessings. Blessings to you. Got a perfect for you to target all that anger, bro. No, Boogie's chilling. He's here all the time. He's strolling. I can't believe you're sitting there like you're in a stadium though, cheering for like betting on the government. The stands. Go, baby. Go, tear. Fuck it. Nuke him. Nuke him. Crazy though. It's crazy living in Canada and talking shit about the US. I'm still thinking. I get it if you were in like Europe. But like, you like apples? Boogie, you like apples? He said, oh, them apples. Do you like apples? I like that. But your ass lives like 20 minutes from the US. How you like them apples? How you like them apples? My mom used to put apples every day at school when I was a child. I do that with my kids. I give them apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Hey, we got 1 minute here till this 30 closes. And we already tapped this area on the 15, try to push up. I think a re-break here brings us down. And the only way I see us taking buys in terms of impulse is if we are able to tap the support. So let's say the next candle creates a top wick here, pushes up, ends up being comes down here, taps the support, and eventually re-breaks its own high. I'll look for a break wherever it re-breaks its own high, whether it's here, for this to push up and give us a bullish 4-hour close eventually. Within the next 30 minutes, it would have to be right, slingshot. Otherwise, we're gonna look to get some closures below here and continue down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is there a bottom wick here? Is there room to move down? Oosh. 20? Yeah. So we should see a retest down here. I'm not willing to take sells into it. There's too many things here to the left that give us that small bottom wick and re-break the highs. $30 also closed bullish at support. The 1 hour. Okay, this is interesting. So if we're able to tap this support, I will take a buy on the rebreak of its own high. Get down here. Seven. This is an interesting level. Is that it? Oh, it's going to do it off that level. That is an interesting level. I have a buy stop here on the break of this high. I wanted to get down here first because it might do that after getting us in, but I'm willing to take that bet. And it's only going to be current candle high because a rebreak at that low takes us much further down. It's only what do we have? Well, it's less than 40 pips for the stop. 022 to 97.6. So I'm sorry, 46 pips, less than 50. Ideally, we can get down here a bit further, but it's tapping this 30 level to the left here. And the hourly's still bearish. Remember, we're below this range, the most recent level. We just want the hourly to give us, get us back higher into 47.10 areas and that 4-hour bullish flip. Will that be the case? Probably not. Don't see a bullish flip here in the last 20 minutes. Okay, this is perfect. If we can see this break its own high, we will be in there. If it continues down here, that's the hourly continuing down bearish, the 4 hour continuing down bearish for a bearish closure. More sells on the next 4 hour. All right, gang. Good luck. May the forces of evil become confused on the way to your house. Let's set our partials. It's coming down to the 1 hour flip. See what it looks like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look for at the very least this level here to the left. Break even is 22, 21 pips there. Stops are 72. No reason to come back unless we're going to re-break lows or tap this area. But I will not be in it if we re-break. Tap this. 1 wick. 1 pip. Let's go. Push up. And push. All right, this is the only area we can see issue in is 20 pips in profit. Did we tap it? Yeah, I think we tapped it. And got close. I saw 16 pips. So yeah, we got close. Once we re-break highs here, I'll go break even. If it re-breaks lows, then we're coming down. Very simple. Re-break of the highs, I'm gonna move stops to break even. Re-break of the lows, obviously, gonna come down further. Got a perfect bounce off support here, re-break of the highs. The only thing we don't have going for us is the 1 hour and the 4 hour structure. Well, the 1 hour structure and the 30 structure. The 4 hour, previous 4 hours still bullish. We're at a support. So this could be the beginning of a lovely ride up, or we're heading down. Stops, you know what? They're going to be a bit lower than that. They're going to be at 93.3. It's this wick to the left. 15. I still think we can hit support and come up. All right, great position. We're gonna go stop out those sellers. Hopefully now it could create a range here, right? We could re-break lows again and come back up there. But I want this to be the low that brings us up into a resistance that if we're gonna come down, it's gonna come down after we get there, after we get our position. So resistance is at our partials, 4706.2. There to the left. That's what I'm targeting with partials. Once we get there, that's our light joint level, right? We want the 1 hour somewhere up there. Yeah, that resistance is our light joint level. Do we re-break highs? I need a re-break to go break even. It matched it. It matched it, didn't re-break it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this. It just matched our high. We could come down here, but yeah, if it drops, it'll be fast because it did match our high there. But it's only a 1 minute or yeah, it's happened in a split second. What's crazy, I want to hold this all the way to, I'm going to hold this until it either stops or profit, because there's nowhere to manage. This is not a position to manage here. Like if you get some closures, higher time frame, then maybe eventually. But right here, there's just nowhere to manage because it's really, really base, right? Off that hourly candle forming in the 30, re-breaking its high. But we'll see. We'll see. Small risk here. What do we have? We have 90 pips on the table. There's a resistance above. That's fine, but I'm banking on the fact that this support was stronger than that resistance. We'll just see right now, right? If it's able to re-break high, then we were just a bit early, because remember what I said, we can break that low and tap into this level. Right? We banked on this level being it. Possibility that low was rebroken for this level, and at that point we would be looking for buys above here. Right, so these levels match up, or if this not here, we're waiting on this level regardless. Right, and we'd be waiting on this high. We'd have a bit of a worse entry, but be a higher quality analysis. Number 3. Is anyone more sell biased? We are more sell biased. Moment. We're just playing on the most recent price action. But we are more sell buys. The 1 hour stall on this? Yeah, but that's what's not good, because you want this to push up now. If the 1 hour stall and we can re-break the lows and then push up. I know I don't want that. Right. I want the trade I planned for, not the one that I didn't plan for that eventually works out. Top flick handle, top wick first. That's tough. Reggie saying close it, like handle fill down. I feel you. I'm of the same. But man, this 30, the way that formed. Yeah, gang, I'm gonna close this. Hold on. Let me move stops to break even. Maybe it just pushes without me. Push up, push up. It flips. I'm gonna look to close. Actually, you know what, Reggie? I'm gonna bank on the fact that this can give us that that wick. Maybe the 15 come down further, but man, that hourly looks great. So if this 15 flips, we get a leg handle fill, resistance, lower highs, lower lows. But we've already came down here, right? My logic is the fact that we've already come down there. Now we're re-breaking. What's the 15, the 4 hour? Yeah, gang, I don't like this leg handle. I'm gonna close it right there. Oh, wait, it pushed down a bit. I'm gonna close it. If it decides to re-break highs, I'll reopen it. Yeah, I see the levels to the left. And this leg handle closing right at resistance here. So if it breaks highs right now, I'll reopen the position at 03. Right? Little 25 there. We're basically a break even at 10 pips. It's 9. So, oh, wait. Buy. Limit, make this 30. But this level to the left, I can't ignore that right now. Stop loss. Boom. Wait. Why did it just buy on the spot? Well, fuck it. It just bought. Let's go break even. Let it run. See what happens. Push up, bitch. And I'm gonna take a buy right there on the live account. See if this can push up. Supposed to be on the break of the highs there, but since we got that entry, I'm gonna stop. Let's get to our light joint level at 60 pips. All right, stops to break even on the live, on the funded, everything. Stops to break even. I'm gonna leave the live till 47.08. Oh, we gotta secure. What? Damn it. Yeah, fucking secure, idiot. All right, there we go. Partials tapped. Make sure. Got a worse entry on the live, so it's still running full. Let's move the stops to. What a perfect read, though. We broke that down all the way. Now let's go to this. 10. Put a sell stop here. Yo. Yeah, you can light your joint here if you want. Oh my God. Oh man. I'm gonna close another 5 here. 5 market sell 4708.7.8. That's 80 pips. 80 pips. We got 5 running. Let's get rid of this. And the 4-hour push. If the 4-hour pushes, we're in good shape. If it pushes up from here, let's get rid of this sell stop. We need a 5 sell stop. Boom, boom, boom. Sell stop 5. Bring that to stops. Runners. We got a runner. Wait. Who said this is gambling? Wait. I also agree with you. This is gambling, but with an edge. And our edge provides an 80% win rate.
Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
We got a runner.
Hey, sound like come back to the chart.
You got a really early entry, bro. You're fucking chilling. So if we're gonna come back down, this is a level right here to the left, right? But we don't care. We got a W. Yeah, though we're waiting on a 4-hour close. We just want the 4-hour to push. Just closure above the range, and then we're in good shape. Um, 4712.5. 3 more. Wait. They're at a level. That is a level. Get a light little 2 pips over there. Call it a 100 pip runner. Sell limit. See the wicks into that area. Dude, that one drove heavy, right? 4712, sell limit. Right there, baby. So another partial at 230 pips if we get there, and then the rest I'll leave running through the evening. 3 lots. Yeah, but you see, you can sell, I mean, you can buy into a bearish bias. That doesn't mean this candle will close bullish either, but right now, we don't really care. We might react here. Yeah, the crazy thing is the last candle is a leg candle, right? The last 15. It could come back down and fill it. Do I want it to? No. Good though. I spoke about this happening for a good hour before it happened. That's what's so dope. We spoke about this closure, that entry. We spoke about everything. We spoke about this move right here, right off that line that happened here. Then we spoke about all like
We talked about the whole drop down.
we literally spoke this into existence over the last hour and a half.
That's why I took the bath down there. We talked about it.
Like, yeah, it's more satisfying than the actual W because this is a concept we discussed and it's playing out on stream, and there's more value in that than any kind of profits because you're going to recognize this next time, see it, learn it. You're going to execute because you remember what happened last time. You saw it at play. You're going to trust it, be confident, and you're not going to overmanage, undermanage. You're not going to, you know, get in your own way because you saw the concept at play. Number one way to learn.
Now we smoke.
Yeah, man. Actually, got some shit I gotta do. I might, yeah, wanted to get a W. What's going? But I like seeing the concept in play at work. Might take partials right there, actually, at that previous level.
Ooh, that's a beautiful thing.
4 hours gonna flip, man.
This is where we might take partials if you're right, if you wanted to. I'm just gonna put my trailing stuff.
That's what I was talking about before. Level here with no wick closure, but man, it looks like we're pushing. Where's the 4 hour top? I would.
We break past here. I'm going all the way up.
17. I think 16 partials right there. I think that level at the very least we gotta hit. And oh wow, look at that line up there. Perfect. So 47.16. I'll take a little bit off the table. 2 hour flipping bullish. That's the flip of the 2 hour.
Fair value good up there. I wanted to come crash right into starting at 47.19. Yep. Even if it come up and reject it, that'd be good.
Look at this previous 2 hour leg candle. That leg candle the other way. Crazy.
Oh wow.
Oh, give me a pip. Can't be off by a pip here. There you go. So 147 secured there. Get rid of this 5.
Boy, slapping.
And I'm gonna close full right there at 142 pips on the live. I'm gonna close full right there on the live. Just secure the bag. But man, we can just let this rock. I honestly, I would let it rock. I think I'm gonna hit my daily. I'm gonna go over. Fuck it. I'll lose some money for the sake of the trade. I'll lose some money on purpose tomorrow. Yeah, let's get rid of the sell stop. If we're gonna come down, it's gonna be from the low we just tapped. Otherwise, we should head back up. And let's leave this at a 3. Last couple days in a row, over 150 pips.
Yes, sir.
Wait, did we add the win to our record? 708. Oh, no. So that's win number 710, right?
Yeah.
That's a 4-hour closure, gang. To our bullish 4-hour week, bearish. If we make a bottom wick, it should get down to here, 46.94. We'll get taken out, but that's okay. If we don't get down there and we break highs, we should be good to move. Be interesting.
Congrats, family. Congrats to anybody who got in. Got some money.
Give me 1 second. New 4-hour. Look how bullish we were to close this one out. I would like for us to retest the highs up there and then come back down. It would make sense for a 4-hour top wick, or just if we can continue up here, that'd be great. Got a pretty good entry here if the daily decides to start pushing. Hey, and can you do me a favor? Can we get a W spam going? Just give me 1 second. Got to do a little marketing. We do a little promoting. All right, gang, spam the dubs, please. Come on, spam the shit out of the W button. Come on, spam the dubs, spam the dubs. There we go. Yeah. There you go. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That came in strong.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, please drop a like, sub to the channel. The Wix 9 stimulus checks are on their way. The stimmies are out, about to hit your account. Please, sub to the channel. I'm gonna keep showing up. I need motivation. You guys keep subbing. I'm gonna keep showing up and delivering W's.
We appreciate you.
Oh, what? I gotta move. Actually, no, I don't. That win-loss looks weird. Come on, why is it doing that?
Beautiful thing. We still in it. Somebody running my partials.
All right. Any questions? You know how they talk about in sports the ability to switch from offense to defense? I think the same is true in trading, from sell to buy, the way you move, you flow with the market. Yeah, makes sense. Did you do what I did the other night? Wait, I just checked the signals. Did you do what I did? What's wrong with the signals? Don't scare me. Oh, did I close? No, I said I'm closing full. In the signals, I said I'm closing full. 141. Gang, I could leave this. I gotta go. I gotta take care of something. I could leave this running and come back to stream, but we already got a W. I don't even. I'm probably gonna take this off here. I'm gonna let this rock until I come back and see where we're at. Okay. So that's gonna go away. But if you guys are at the PC at your setup, I would secure a bit more partials here. I'm not going to be here, so I don't want this to tap and then it comes back down and activates me for 2 the other way while I'm gone. Right? So I don't want that to happen, so I'm just going to let it rock. It's either going to be a big runner, or like, 400 or 500 pips, or we're going to hit B while I'm gone. But yeah, great evening, great W, great session.
You know what?
Chat, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ideally morning, ideally around NYC, but can't talk about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope check in the morning, and if not, Asia for sure. Zoom gang, I'll see you guys in the clubhouse. Signal channel. If I see something after stream here, obviously I'll call it. If you want to be a part of that, get the bundle. And yeah, appreciate you, Kenny, or everyone else coming through. Mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream. Shout out to the guy that said this is gambling and that we are liquidity for the shorts. Shout out to you. Hopefully you learned something. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. As for me, my time here is up.
Wow, I feel good. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Have a good night, everybody. Bring your A game tomorrow and make sure your top 1 futures accounts are ready to go. Contract signed. Use code WIX. It's only till the end of the month that you get 55% off. Use code WIX. See you guys tomorrow. Later. All right, time to go. Congrats on